Hello, my name is Teresa Callahan, and I'm an executive leadership coach who is based in Missoula, Montana. If you want a better team, you gotta be a better leader. And that is the number one lesson that I have learned working with high-performing business owners and team leaders throughout the country over the past 28 years. I was an insurance agent myself many years ago with State Farm Insurance, and I went into executive leadership before I launched my own coaching practice 23 years ago. And it's been fascinating for me as I get to know business owners and team leaders of all kinds throughout the country who are struggling with their people problems. And I have learned that it is the number one issue that keeps us up at night. How do we attract and onboard and retain high-performing people? Well, you gotta be a better leader if you want a better team. There are just no shortcuts. You have to do the work. And one of the best things I ever did was hire a coach. Sometimes having someone mirror you and hold you accountable, be your accountability partner to get you where you need to go is really necessary to break through and get to those next levels. And when you start taking on team members and suddenly you're responsible for the development of other people, that's when things get really complex and sometimes really messy. So my training as a Coaches Training Institute coach, as a Colby certified consultant, is to partner with my clients to learn not only about themselves and how do they leverage their own talent in the work that they do, but how do they attract and retain high-performing people to help them grow and scale their businesses. Having been in the insurance and financial services industry my entire career, I also know that it takes a unique and special person to succeed in this industry where you're selling intangible products and really learning how to get the right people in the right roles and put processes in place to help people thrive and grow in this business is a challenge. And I've also learned that it can be very lonely and isolating in this industry. You know, we love study groups. We love connecting with one another. We love events like this, like MDRT. You know, when you've reached a certain level, you want to surround yourself with other people who get it, who get you. Our family members don't understand us, right? Our best friends don't know the things that we're going through on a day-to-day basis. And so when you collaborate and you share and you learn and you grow together, this is where I think great change can really happen. Executive coaching for me was something I probably always have done. I never really called it that until I transitioned out of my corporate position and into doing consulting and project work for the company I was working for, which is State Farm and other companies. But in the work I do now as a coach, I take a very holistic approach to the work that I do. I want to coach the business owner and the team leader and those that report to them. It's coaching the whole system to understand what's working and what's not working. Sometimes that neutral third party coming in can be exactly what it takes to see things in a different way. But it would be a shame after all these years if I didn't share the lessons that I've learned. In this presentation, which I call Engage, Lead, Inspire, Transform Your Team with Executive Leadership Coaching, I put a big emphasis on the message that if you want a better team, you've got to be a better leader. There are 6 critical building blocks that I have learned that high-performing leaders and high-performing professionals do very naturally. And I want to walk the group through these lessons that I've learned in these building blocks. And rather than tell them what executive coaching is, I'd like them to experience what it's like to work with an executive coach. So I will be doing an interactive activity. It's called a leadership wheel, where they will get to self-assess their level of satisfaction in their role today as a leader, and a call to action to take steps to be better. Where are the areas of your life that you need to work on to improve? And what can you do today to get the results that you want to get? I look forward to meeting the participants and helping them through their journey to see what it feels like to work with a coach, and perhaps maybe we'll inspire them to get their own executive coach and live their best life. and have the best year that they can in their career. Thank you.